I know it's kind of early. It's kind of early. I'm in California, so it is 10:18. But it's really cuckoo. It's a lot of cuckoo things happening. Oh, I gotta put some lotion on. Shout out to shout out to 420 for that gentle reminder. My hands was, when I tell you my hands was ashy, my hands was so rough you could just start a fire. That part. But like I was saying, I was, it's so funny because if you look at my look at my background, it says one flew over the coconut nest, and I wanted to say cuckoo, and I'm not saying, am I saying, maybe I'm not spelling cuckoo right. Maybe I spelled it wrong, but I put COCO. Am I wrong? Did I wait a minute? Am I not doing that right? Let's see. Oh, I didn't say it right. Thank you, Lonnie. Yes, I spelled it wrong. That's why I said coconut. But you know what? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'll correct it later. How are you doing, love? Oh, thank you, honey bunny. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, I was looking at an old video because I was going through my list, and it was a video. Literally, Lonnie, literally, it was just me and you talking the whole entire time. I was like, you know what? I give my flowers to you. You always give flowers to people, Lonnie. I'm giving flowers to you because you held me down. You held me down. One of my very first lives, and I appreciate you. You know what I mean, right? Because I'm like a cuckoo myself. I know you're probably at work, so I appreciate you stopping through. Oh, yes, of course, of course. You know what? I learned a lot listening to, I've learned a lot lately, being on Nate's live when he was just talking about like appreciating people and, like community and stuff like that. And I really feel that. I feel like recently I have really been in this like kumbaya kind of like let's just do some beautiful stuff, but um oh, okay, cool, so you can listen to this. Like I won't be on for a long time, but I'll be on for a good time. The world is, it's cuckoo, right? And so I guess it's kind of nice to say coconut nest because the thing about it is, you just have to like find your space in this world. And I really believe that, there's so many like negative people in the world. Sometimes it can, that energy will zap into you. And it's like crazy because I was going from different lives and listening to different things. And then, I'm kind of nosy. So I be looking at people like comments, right? So like there'll be a post, and then in that post it will say some really derogatory stuff. Who came in here? Lehman? Lima? Hi, Lima. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Aww, I appreciate that. And I feel the same way too. And you need to post. I'm not gonna pressure you, but you need to post. It's so funny. I was recently I was not really interviewed, but someone like put me on their platform, and it was like, what's the favorite saying that you always say? And I was like, you should create more than you consume, right? But that's what everything in life, not just, I'm not talking about like if you're a content creator, because you might not be a content creator. You might just be um someone who make cars. Okay, so say you make cars, right? That means that you should make more cars than you should be watching cars, kind of thing. You said, I know I've been trying to find time. That's the only reason why I can't post as much as I like. Aww. You know what? Don't feel that way, because I feel like this. It's all in good time, right? So, when it's your time, you'll be able to. You'll be able to. You guys hit the like button. and subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to like boost. Oh my goodness, I have so much content. And you know what? Let me tell you, let me give you a little tip line if you're listening. You know, you'll be surprised how much stuff that you really have, right? So I have a TikTok channel, and across the board, I mean, my name is the same, That Green Vegan, across the board. On every platform is That Green Vegan. If you ever go, it's my picture and my name, just consistency, right? But on my TikTok, it's just it's called photo dump. So I just dump all my photos, right? And so it's kind of cool because it's like, what am I gonna do with this stuff? But it's like, okay, I got a place to go. So if you go to my TikTok, I really don't have like any recent content, but it is. You know, if you're here for the first time, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. I appreciate it. So you have to ask that because people just don't assume. They might think, oh, let me show you the whole thing. Isn't this cool? I like it. It's like, this is me. If you want rainbows with unicorns and coconuts, because I'm a little nutty, this is the place for you. This is your home. Welcome. Welcome. Home of the nuts. I'm gonna follow you on. Okay, you do that. I appreciate that. And you know what? This is the thing. I don't know. I feel like people, this is like a life lesson to just anybody, right? You have to just be yourself. You know, you come off as your authentic self, you're going to be fine. I think so many times that people in life, they just want to always appease people, always be people pleasers. And when you're a people pleaser, you know what? That's only a temporary thing, because eventually you're going to be yourself, and then people are going to look at you different, and they're going to cut you off, and then you're going to feel bitter, and you're going to feel hurt because no one is rocking with your real authentic self. And plus, if you're yourself, then you don't have to remember, just being yourself. Like, this is a shameful post. Subscribe, like, and share. I have a podcast, and I'm really trying to build my podcast, right? And so I said, okay, I'm only going to do it twice a week, so that way I can really put thought in, just not just like flood people with stuff, right? And so I don't lie. Like, on my podcast, I tell the truth, right? So it's like I tell true stories, and I don't have to. So sometimes, like, I will get off topic because, like cuckoo for coconuts. But I don't forget, because it's like it really happened to me. So I just like, whoa, now what? Oh yeah. By the way, da 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 da. Whereas I think a lot of people, they just try to fake the funk, and you know what? Let me tell you something. I was listening to uh Ask that he Charm School, because oh my god, he be changing it all the time. Changed a lot. I was listening to Charm School, and he was talking about this comedian, right? And he was just saying how I forgot who the comedian was. I think it was like Dave Chappelle. Well, he said he didn't like Dave Chappelle, and then someone was like, I thought I was the only one that didn't like Dave Chappelle, kind of thing. And it's like, that's okay. That's your preference. You have the right not to like somebody, but if I say, well, I love Dave Chappelle, I don't really love Dave Chappelle, but if I did and I go, oh, I love Dave Chappelle, like, what are you talking about Dave Chappelle? Like, that's crazy. Everybody should have the right to love what they love, to have the right to like what they like. Like, that's you, and I'm happy for you, but we just take everything so personal. If you don't like, okay, say I'm vegan, right? If you don't like vegan, then okay, you don't like vegan. I'm not going to be up here crying and getting upset because you say something derogatory and negative. Oh my goodness. It was kind of like, it always goes up. But anyway, but it's okay. It's just like the preference thing. You just can't take things personal. And I think that's what's happening. People are just taking so many things personal in life, and it's making them go cuckoo. It don't matter. Like, it don't matter. this is my philosophy in life. And, I tell people, take this philosophy in life. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Just be like, hey, if you like it, I love it, right? Hey, Charlie, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about how you can't take things personal. If people like a certain kind of thing, let them like it. What that got to do with you, right? Hi, Eno. Is it Eno? Eno. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Oh, nice. I'm glad you're doing good, Charlie. I just feel like this. We are taking so many things to heart, and we're just taking so many things personal. So there was on the charm school, when I was looking at the video, it was a woman, and she had said, she was highlighted up there, and she said, people said that I was old and it didn't bother me, da da da. And he broke it down, and he was like, it did bother you. And I do agree with that, because it's living rent free in her head, right? Because you're still talking about it. And so when you're still talking about something that happened a long time ago, it does bother you. And it's like, we just need to embrace it, and just say, hey, and I guess this is kind of like inspired it, because what's going on in the world right now, just as a whole, it's just like the energy is just off, right? Because all this stuff is happening. We're in war, which is crazy, right? Because like you walking down the street to get some orange juice, and you just think about what's happening, like, to all these people that don't even have that privilege. Hello, Mainline Studios. What's up, Jermaine? How are you doing? You know what? I was just thinking to myself that we need to do something. We need to create something that is across the United States where we all can connect. I don't know what it is. We're only 3. Oh my goodness. You are so right. Well, look what happened what was it, like 4 years ago, when what was it that what's his name? Trump. Well, what's his name? Remember, Trump told those people to march the Capitol, and all those people went in there and marched the Capitol. That was only like 5 days into the year. Now he didn't. Now it was 3 months into. Now I know it's crazy, but it's just like I said, it's cuckoo. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and we have to do. We have to do things to make sure that we protect our brain, that we protect our minds, because otherwise we're just going to all lose it. We're going to all lose it. Let me tell you, when I was in Las Vegas, I have a video of this. I have video of everything. When I was in Las Vegas, they had this thing where you put what is love, right? It's like love, and how do you show love, or how do you embrace love? And people wrote on these cards and they put it up, right? And it was just so nice. And let me tell you something. This is no cap. When you walk in the middle of that and you just see love around you, and then you just see all the people with how they show love, it was just an energy. It was just like in that one little space in Las Vegas. It was like a portal. I know this sounds because I'm a cuckoo. It's not a little cuckoo, right? But this is like this portal that you're sitting in, and you just surrounded by like all this really positive energy. It was just amazing. And I feel like we can do something like that. And it could be a small scale, and it could be like, I want to do this one thing. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to wait till this summer. I'm going to see. I might have to get permits to do it, but it's just one thing that I want to do. And it's almost going to be like an experiment kind of thing. I wanted to do it last year. I don't know what happened last year, but this year I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to write it down. You know what? I am just so surprised. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. I don't know. I want to do. Yeah, I want to do something like, and I can experiment, because I can do it on a smaller scale, and then later we can That maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I should do it at a very small scale, right? And then it can build momentum across the United States and then across the world. Because I know, like, okay, we're in California, right? And then you have like New York. I think for me, I got the bases covered. So I got California, I got us here, and then New York. I know people in New York. I know people in Florida, Texas. I'm trying to think what other borders. I even know. Well, I'm about to say I know people in Canada now, but that's not really United States. But I need to find somebody up. But we can create like this, like a almost like a rope around the. I know it's all crazy. But I just feel like we really need to do something because it's just like the world is just, I don't know, it's just so negative. And like I said, I stopped going to people's lives because people just crashing out. And I feel so bad. But I feel like I heard this before. They said the internet is not the platform to the internet is not the platform to air out your business, right? It's not therapy, kind of thing. And I believe that's right. Now it's different when you go to the internet and you're sharing stories and you're using things from the past to, let people like, because I'm big on analogy. So I feel like, I'm gonna give you an analogy, I'm gonna give you a story, so then you can understand it, and you can relate with it. But I think when people come and be like, and Tyrone, he took my EBT card and he bought a bunch of, Swiffles, I don't know, whatever. Or when they be like, and Charlie was with Sarah the other day and it was just crazy. It's like, stop it. Stop telling your business online. I mean, I know the thing about it is people want to go viral, but then at the end of the day, you got to look and say, like, this stuff lasts forever. And, like, how do you want people to know you, know you by? Like that one lady, I forgot. They did a whole, he talked about it one time. I remember one time Nate talked about it on his platform. And I guess she made a lot of money and her boyfriend basically was like taking her money and cheating on her and all this kind of stuff. And people love that stuff. It's like, you can only find that stuff on soap operas. People probably say, what's a soap opera? A soap opera was a TV show that came on in the daytime, and it had these stories and you would connect to them, and every day it would build up on the stories kind of thing. But I don't know, do they even have soap operas still? I don't know. I don't look at TV anymore. But when I did look at TV, I used to look at The Young and the Restless, and I know, yeah, people probably don't know about it. Oh my goodness. But I like literally grew up with them. Like I grew up on The Young and the Restless. And you know what? Some of those people are, well, I don't know, like, because I was in like elementary school and those are good days. In the summertime, I would sit with my grandmother because she would watch me because my mom be at work. And we would watch soap operas. And then when I was sick, I would watch the soap opera because they didn't have they didn't have it where you can watch it on replay. You watched it. And if you didn't watch it, you didn't watch it, kind of thing. All right, so back to the topic at hand, right? One flew over the coconut's nest. Well, it's supposed to be cuckoo, but I put COCO and I didn't put cuckoo like Lonnie said. But I'm gonna go back and correct it. So anyway, I feel like you really need to be gentle with yourself, right? Because at this time right now, things are just not kosher. Hey, Christy, how are you? Are you taking care of yourself? Because it's a lot of stuff going on right now, and people are just not taking care of themselves. Oh, Christy, I don't know if you're still here, but let me tell you something. I was talking about this story about how back in the day, did I? Oh yeah. It was a podcast, and I was just saying how I went out with some friends, and we went to the men's bathroom, and when we was in the men's bathroom, I went to the store, but one of my friends peed in the sink, and the other one peed in the urinal. They squatted down and peed in the urinal. Don't say no names, but you know who out of all of our gang, because Christy was part of our gang. Christy, who? Christy, put a one if you know who I'm talking about. Who was crazy enough to squat in a urinal. You know how low a urinal is and pee in it. Uh yes. Is it a girl? Yes, learning to love me. Yes, yes, yes. You have to. You have to love yourself. And I always talk about it. And I think sometimes people get she put one. You know who it is. That's why I said people who was around back in the day, they all know our personalities, right? So we had one friend that was crazy. I mean, that's the person who you stand into the burning building, you be like, oh, I left my wallet on the table. Could you go get my you sent that person in. And then you got your bougie friend that's like, we got that friend in our group. And then we had the friend who had, oh my goodness, she had body, she had big booty, right? All the guys liked her because she had a big booty, and she had a sharp tongue. I wonder who that was. Who was that person who had a sharp tongue that with the big booty? Oh my goodness, she had a BBL before there was a BBL out there. She had a natural BBL. She probably had a Oakland donk, a donkey donk. Hey, just Andrea, how are you? Yeah, Andrea got a donkey donk too. That's not. Is that? That's okay. Yeah, it's okay to say that. Yeah, these. I'm telling you something. These California women, they build different. I don't know why they going overseas. Maybe I don't know because we already built like. Ricky, hi Ricky, how are you doing today? You got a live. I know I'll be seeing Ricky in these streets. Ricky, 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 Ricky. Ricky, 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 Ricky. There's an actual song about you out there, Ricky. The way I just holler, oh, well, am I lying? Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. I'd be like, okay, one time I was on a live and I was trying to call you because I was like, I know people be thinking it's cap, but all the stories that I be telling, they all true. They all, no, thank you. She said no lies, no lies. Like that's what I'm saying. People just don't know, right? I mean, ugh. We was it. Like we are the last of the Mohicans. Like enjoy it. Like fill yourself up with the vibe. Yeah, no cap. No cap. Like we have some stories. Oh, and I'm gonna tell the story about I think I want to do that separate. The time that we had busted the door down, remember? I've never I haven't really like went into detail about that. I feel like yeah, that's crazy. And you know what? It brings me back because I remember the time where it was okay. I was coming home from work, right? I know. I'm gonna tell this one quick story before I go. So I used to work at I was a general manager at Discovery Zone, right? It's this huge place. Like I'm saying, like the girl, she was her. I am her. The ending of the story. Oh, yeah. Well, this is gonna be. I'm gonna save that. See, the thing about it, I can't just tell everybody everything. I gotta give people like little doses because they couldn't handle it. They cannot handle it. I think too is they probably thinking like, oh, she's so sweet. I am. I am. Oh my goodness, I can't. Yes, you are. Okay, let me tell you the story. So I was working at Discovery and I was a general manager. Yes, I am a gangster. And people need to see. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit on that. I'm just gonna sit on that. I was driving, right? I used to have an 80 Camaro, right? 80 Camaro, a 350 engine. The big Christy was there. She knew when I had my Camaro, and I used to be like, yeah, that's how we did it back here. Oh, and that's when remember that song came out? Today was a good day. Ooh, you know what? We really need to embrace California. Like, it's just, I mean, you got sun, you got cows, you got you just got this beautiful area. Fat just Andrea. You know, I mean, it was a time where it was just such a vibe out here. I think that's sometimes why I make people go crazy because they don't understand. Sideways, this way, that way. You know what? I feel like the old school, you don't need to come out with nothing else. Why mess with perfection? Just have concerts and just play your old stuff. That's all you do. Sound like a road trip to me. Christy was with the, Christy used to be, Christy was the OG road trip. Christy, remember we used to go on them road trips? Christy, just Andrea. Christy, I just Andrea is a vibe. We could travel with her. You can't travel with everybody. You could travel with her. Christy, she the one. We would drive down to LA. Oh my goodness. And I told you she had the big she was the one with the milkshake. So she would bring all the milkshakes to the yard. Like she was the original shelf. You know, and she was young. So it wasn't like, oh no. She had the shelf like where you can like take a cup where you can't see the cup, but like this, like a cup. You can put it on the back of her like this, and she could walk, or she would, she could just be writing and just carry her drink on the back of her. she could, she gonna kill me. Let's do it. Okay. Yes, LA. LA is the place to be. And someone told me about this place called Wild Living Food, and so we gotta hit there. We gotta hit there. But back in the day, we used to go to the Greek shows. Ooh, these youngsters, they don't even know at all, at all, at all. It's so many stories, so many lessons that can be told. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I got to get surgery. Just Andrea, she got some stuff she got to do. So yeah, we got time. We got time to plan for it. I think that would be lit. I always tell people I want to do a retreat. Maybe I could do a retreat in LA. Oh, that would be lit. Oh yeah, changing my lifestyle. You down to try some vegan food? That's Rasham. I got you. Let me tell you something. Last night I made mushroom tacos. They were so good. And you're a great cook. Actually, Christy taught me how to make smothered steak. I remember that, how you got the butter and yeah, you like did the butter and then you add the flour and stuff and the water, and then you add the we had the no, you had the oil. You had a little oil, and then you did saute the mushrooms, and then you added a little butter, I believe, and then the flour, and then that part. Hey Barry, welcome in. Welcome in. Would you say call me about that one? I got you. Oh, I heard about those. Blessings, host, and everyone. Thumbs up those who are blessed. Yes, thank you. Please thumb up the video. Thank you, Barry. Barry, you and your wife can come with us. We're going to go to LA. They in Florida, but hey, y'all come down here. We all go down there. Yes. Oh yeah, I talked about it. So I'm having foot surgery, that kind of thing. So I'm waiting right now. Matter of fact, they said it was a delay because they were striking, but now they're not striking no more. So I got to follow up and see what's going on. Yes, thank you. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. You know what? I just want to I was telling this story about how back in the day, I don't know, Barry, did they I wonder if Barry was you in the streets, Barry? I wonder if Barry was. I mean, Barry's just so like cool and nice and stuff, and just so calm. I wonder if Barry's was wild. Barry could have been like one of those players back in the day. Barry could have been a player back in the day, but you know what? It don't matter because he is so sweet. Hey Gary, how are you? You doing well? I be seeing Gary in the streets too. Gary, don't they have like English like English, like do you see a lot of English stuff? I mean UK stuff? Hey, he said, hey darling. Hi darling. Is a lot going on in the world, but you can still be happy and appreciate the things that you are, that you got, nothing that you're doing in your life. Facts. I know I read that kind of crazy, but facts. And she be talking on her phone and stuff, so maybe it was her. Let me try it again. It's a lot of things going on in the world, but you can still be happy and appreciate the things that you got. Nothing that you're doing in life. You got nothing that you're doing in life. Okay. So yeah, maybe it is. So she's totally right. We need to just appreciate and have gratitude for what we have. You said I have happy feelings. What about you? I'm doing amazing. We have everything in the UK. Gary, you trying to get me to the UK? Huh? Because I don't know. I'm ready to go. Thanks. Of course, Barry, was you I got Barry and Gary. Barry, was you a player back in the day? Were you? Were you a player and you settled down and became a family man? They mentioned my name in DR Man's video. What? I'm gonna have to check you out. What was you doing in that video? See, you are auntie to my dogs. I could be auntie to your dogs. Yo, really? Okay, I'm gonna write that down because that's gonna something for me to do. And you know what? I might just be having a brain fart right now, but I have to go check it out. I wonder what it was. Was it a recent video? Because I have to check it out. So I was Barry said hi to everybody in the chat. So I was driving, right, in my car, and let me tell you something. A higher power saved me. So I'm driving. Bum, 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 bum. And then I get a page on my beeper. I had a beeper. So I take my beeper out and it says something 911. And I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. So then I go and I park. And as I went to park, because they had payphones. They don't have payphones. And I didn't have a cell phone. So I went to go use the payphone. And these two cars drove up on the side of me. And I looked and I was like, whoa, somebody was trying to get me. So then I just put it in reverse because I was in a gas station. So I go down Mission, and Chrissy because she's from, she's from the Bay. So I was over there off of 150th, like, because Discovery Zone is over there by Bayfair Mall, and then you go up 150th, and then it was a gas station. So what I did was I went through the parking lot and I got on 580, and I'm driving down 580, and then 580 eventually ends, and so then I'm on Mission Boulevard. So I'm smashing down Mission Boulevard. So I'm in my 80 Camaro, and so I eventually lost them. And so then I make a U-turn, whatever. But that saved me. That cell phone saved me, because if I hadn't pulled off the road, them people would have followed me home and did what? And it's like where I live, because I had my own apartment at the time, right? I think I was like, 19, 20. But the way where I stayed at, I had to go like around this kind of abandoned building. And, oh, Chrissy, no, because she was there with me. Um, need the title of the video. Oh yeah. Gary, put the title of the video on there. And Gary's a womanizer, so it's okay. He's gonna flirt with everybody. You remember that? Yes, that apartment. Chris, you know that apartment. Oh my goodness, I never. Okay, and that's the story that I want to talk about another time when I was like, Christy, come through. Blue, 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 blue. Say less. Christy was at the crib like less than what 5 minutes. You at the crib. That's what friends was for. That's what community was. You could just call your friends up and they'd be like, they was down for you. They were down for you. But now it's like everybody lives so far from each other, you just don't have that connection. So I get it. Hey, Jamaican Sunshine Food Vlogs, how are you? You know what? I'm going to Jamaica, right? And I was just telling someone when I go to Jamaica, I'm not going to I'm not going to go to like the little bougie resorts. You can do that anywhere. I'm going to go to actually in Jamaica. I have a friend that has a house out there, so I'm gonna be like kicking it with the people and with the residents. And what was the name of that movie? Belly. They try to like put the bad stuff out, but I know why they want to put the bad stuff out. They want to put the bad stuff out because they want to keep people out. They want to keep people out, but they're not gonna keep me out. I want to go and just pull fruit off the trees and eat it, and stuff just grows wild out there, like good stuff. They just don't have that here. Stillwell said, you ain't far. You right. I take that back because we got each other's back. If you ever needed someone to pull up, I'm there. I am doing good, Jamaican Sunshine Food Vlogs. I have to find out the area. I'm gonna find out the area because my friend owns she said it's near the university. So I don't know how many universities that, and I don't know, like, see, I'm not really familiar with all of Jamaica. I don't know if Jamaica has different parts and then, different areas. Like out here in the United States, we got 50 states, and in each state you have different regions. So it's a lot that I need to learn about. But I haven't been yet, but I'm going out there. They don't want us to see the truth. That's how beautiful people are. Yes. You said St. Anne. Okay, let me write that down. So I'm going to find out how far St. Anne is from, because I'm gonna reach out to you. Let's see. St. Anne. You know what? I'm probably gonna need your help. So under the video, just be like, hey, it's me, and then I'll make sure that I go in and follow you. Because I definitely want to find out some information as much as possible, because I don't want to go down there blindly. And plus I'll be like making people, I'll be blowing their minds with the knowledge that I have. Hey, Live, Love, Laugh TV, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming through. You guys, hit the like button. Maybe she lives in Kingston. I'm not sure. Is that like more of a city kind of thing? We have 14 parishes. Oh. I wonder why that's not working. Okay, so let me tell you. Wherever she is, there's goats. Like, she gave me some footage of like her in the river, and it was like all these goats, because I was telling her, I'm vegan, right? So I don't eat meat. And she was saying how they just let wild goats, run around. And I said, oh, I love goats. And she's like, yeah. She was like, the goats know where to go. So the goats go out, they eat whatever, and then they come back and they know where they live. It's like, what? And she showed me videotape. I have it. And I was like, that is lit. So wherever she is, it's like a lot of goats. Um, yeah, okay. I need to find out. I need to find out. Please educate yourself. Yes, yes, yes. And that's the thing too. It's like, me, I'm a huge, huge, huge researcher. So it's like, but I'm obsessive. So once I get into it, I obsess. I want to know everything about it. But that's gonna be lit. I cannot wait. Oh, it is so funny because I didn't want to go to Jamaica. I was like, I don't want to go to Jamaica. But the reason why I didn't want to go to Jamaica because it's the bougie stuff that they show. Like, that's not me. Us. Christy, us. When we used to go places and stuff, we want to go. We want to see the people. We want to see how they live in real life. Ain't nobody trying to ain't nobody trying to go and just go to resort. You can go to resort out here. Yes. Well, let me tell you, I was in the Bahamas for 2 weeks, right? And when I was down there, I got to like meet people that live there and go hang out like where they lived, and it was very different. Hi, James. Welcome in. I like the country part. Yeah, she lived I think she lived in the country. It was funny because someone was like, because I know this lady, she kind of bougie and stuff. I said, I'm going to Jamaica and I'm gonna go live in da da da. I mean, I'm gonna go stay, I think it was like in the country because she stayed like in that area, right? And she was like, do they have bugs? It's a country. Of course they have bugs in the country. Like, that's just nature. There's this cycle of life and stuff. Bugs have a purpose, right? Bugs eat smaller bugs. And then bugs are food for the birds and different animals. Like, make it make sense. I mean, people be freaking out when they see like roaches and oh my goodness. When I was in Atlanta, some of the bugs I've never seen before. That it looked at like something out of a horror movie. but it was actual like these crazy looking bugs. Yes, I agree with you, Jamaican Sunshine Food Vlogs. You know what? It's like I can't stand people like that. When they think they better than you, they think they're like ugh. Like, no, everybody should get it. Everybody should experience other people culture, right? Because that shows like you have empathy, and you're educating yourself and all kind of stuff. I was like, I don't know. I love it. I embrace it. I always say, like, I'm this huge, um, what do you call it? Ology person, right? Psychology, sociology, anthropology. Like, I love people, all kinds of people. Um, um, you say, if I am from Portland, Jamaica, and I see goats find their way home. Yes! I was freaking out the way how these goats were just going through the river. You agree with Jamaican? So yeah, well, come on, Christy. I ain't saying no names, but some of the people that used to be around, how they just feel like, oh, they poop don't stink, and they're above people. You see where they are now. We need each other. We need each other. Community is so important. We had such a strong community. When I was growing up, like, people don't understand. When I was growing up, we'd be on a bus. We'd be sitting on each other's laps. Like, we was always in each other's space. You know what I'm saying? If I had, you had. Period. It was never. It was. I'll never forget. Like, I had a friend, right? We was gonna go out to a club, and oh my god, Christy. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. It's just too many things. See, Christy, you starting to trigger me. You started to trigger me. I'm starting to think about all these stories. They keep living. You see, they keep living life there, find their roses and smell like boo boo. Right. Roses smell like boo boo. Hey, Chris, what's up, cousin? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Jamaica is a paradise, but they don't want to, I don't know, it's weird. They just want to just keep people, they don't want people to know. Because see that's the thing. If you show people that they can actually embrace Jamaica, then the big businesses are go out of business. They want to have people in these like cages, right, to protect you from. Isn't that crazy? Why go all the way to Jamaica to be in an enclosed area? That's crazy. And then just take you in and bring you out. No, they don't want people to eat, because if they show that you can actually go and just live this beautiful life, they ain't gonna make no money. It's just like, let me tell you something. It's just like marijuana. For the longest time, marijuana wasn't legal. Why? Because they had to find out how can we get our cut of it. So once they find out how they can get their cut, then they went ahead and legalized marijuana. Praise and blessings. Praise and blessings. We have good clubs out here, especially the strip ones. It's like strip clubs. You say strip clubs? They really do have strip clubs in Jamaica. That's crazy work. Chris said hi to Christy. Let's see. Rivers, beaches, music, food, sunsets, and more. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Yeah, Chrissy said exactly, Kelly. I was saying that when they were trying to legalize it, that's what they wanted to tax. Yes. I mean, the feds. Yes. Look, that's the only reason why they try to say, okay, well, how can we do it? Because they just want, because, people was eating, people was making coins off of selling cannabis. It's true. So they were like, okay. I know you're going to a strip club, Kelly. Hey, if I go to Jamaica, I gotta go to a strip club. I mean, I gotta see what Jamaican strip clubs look like. They probably got that. No, they do that wine. Oh, and I gotta practice that wine too. I gotta learn how to do the wine, because I can't go out to Jamaica and not know how to wine. Yes, actually, I was talking to someone, and we're gonna do a business about, because I have a coworker here. She is also, Jamaica, my friend. She's from Jamaica, so we're gonna think about doing something, because it's crazy. Let's see, how many cannabis clubs are Black owned out here in California in the Bay? Well, they do have one over by the Coliseum. I know that is. Hey, Prince Daniel, welcome in, welcome in. So no judgment. That's what we used to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That part. Dirty wine. Yes, that's what it is. I'm gonna have to learn how to dirty wine. I'm gonna have to practice. I can do anything, so I just gotta learn how to do it. Still here listening while doing something. Okay. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. I'm about to get off in like 2 minutes, but I really appreciate you guys hit the like button. I love that. Thanks, Prince Daniel. Yeah, I worked with his mom, but the corporation had capitalism. Yeah, I don't think it's still there. It was very popular. I went inside the store before, because it was right across, like the Coliseum is here, and it was right down that little street out. Because I wanted to go, make sure that I, give him some love. Have a lot of Rasta men out here. They got a lot of Rasta men. I heard about Jamaican men. Actually, my friend has a child by a Jamaican guy. He got a lot of kids. I heard they like to, I don't know. She doesn't listen to my content and stuff like that, but she not Jamaican. She love. Oh my goodness. If I invited her to Jamaica, she would lose her mind. She loves that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Oh yes, the place is called Blunton Moor. That's correct. It's just, I don't know. Oh yeah, because I want to go check it out, because I wanted to see if they would, if it was a place that maybe I could do business with. Because at the time I had my own little situation going on. They have big bamboos. Well, I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to do me some research because I'm all about the research kind of thing. Girl, you better come back from Jamaica messing with the Rastas good mitten. Shoot, I might go out to Jamaica and get me a husband. Get me Well, you know what? And I feel this is crazy. I was watching this special. I don't know if it was it Jamaica? Where did they be having that really big fest where it's like is it hedonism? I think it's hedonism. Isn't that in Jamaica? You have four brothers? Okay. Well, you gonna hit me up, so so I can. But yeah, they have this place. I want to say it's Jamaican. It's a place called Hedonism, and there's a lot of particular women that go out there and they go have fun. They go have fun. I don't know how long it lasts. And then they just go home to their husbands. And yeah. If I had a wife, right, and she said she want to go to Jamaica, I'd be like, no, not without me. I've seen way too many documentaries, way too many movies. Those men, yes. Wasn't wait a minute. In that movie, Stella got her groove back. Wasn't that in Jamaica? I think that was in Jamaica where she got that. Yes, a lot of girls done that, especially on the boat and in the hotels, is true. Dexter St. Jock. Oh, we all remember Dexter St. Jock. We all remember Dexter St. Jock. Wow. Hey, Trisha. Big baller. Oh my goodness. I got so much. I just watched your video about the red boots. And you're so right. You go somewhere, like you can't give up. It's cool to go places and look for what you want. But if you can't find it there, you just got to keep looking. And it was this, Trisha said hi to everybody. Trisha has a channel. She does, all kind of like Ballin' on a Budget. She has a Ballin' on a Budget series and stuff, which basically I need because I'm going to Jamaica. Going to Jamaica soon, so I need to keep my coins ready for that. But she wanted, and you know what, Trisha, I don't have any red boots. I need some red boots. Hey, Miss TT, how are you? I appreciate you so much. You really have me feeling good. I just want to thank you for that. You need her info. So yeah, okay. So thing about it, Christy, is you're a moderator. So you could just click on her name and you can see her channel and you can subscribe. But the thing about it is if you have trouble, let me know. I'll send you the link too. So don't worry about it. Hey, Red's Room. Thank you so much for the interview. Well, it's not really an interview. I don't think, is it like an interview? It's more like shared your platform. I really appreciate that. I loved it so much. What Kelly, Jamaica? I'm going to Jamaica. Yes. Trisha said hi, Christy, because Christy's into fashion too. Let me tell you something. I didn't know Guess made big booty jeans, like, because her booty's so big. I remember, like, she should have been wearing apple bottom jeans, but they didn't have apple bottom jeans back then. Christy gonna kick my butt. Like, stop talking about my butt. What is blessings to you, Resrim? Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. You just subbed there. Oh, nice. I love when people are just when people are like, because this is a community. I really believe in the community thing. I'm good. Okay. You said you deleted your message. Oh, you're good. I played your podcast list last night on my TV. Thank you, TT. I got you too. Cause you know what? I'm starting to do the same thing. I mean, it's a really great way to support people, and it's just and it's free. It's free. You said check your IG. I sent you a collaboration link. Got you. Got you. I definitely will. I definitely will. Uh, Trisha said, thanks, Jamaican. I'm going July. Oh, you going in July? I don't know when I'm going to go. I have to have surgery, so I have to wait to my surgery. Oh, Christy says, Christy sub too? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Trisha's good people. She's really good people. And everybody else, like Miss TT, she's great. Red Room, Jamaica, everybody's here. You girls are fun. We gonna be fun. Christy, you should come with me to Jamaica. Ooh, that would be so lit. She's fun. Like Christy is fun. Like you know, like sometimes you go play. Like I traveled with someone, and I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. You said punching flour? Oh my goodness. I actually need to buy some flour. I know. I meant to say cuckoo and it said cocoa. But you know what? It was such a beautiful background. I didn't change it. I got to change the title, but I don't know. I might keep it. I might just say cocoa. The world is coconuts. Coconut. And then look, all the Jamaican people start coming. Everybody started coming. Red said, hi, Jamaican sunshine. 21 likes. I had 21 likes. Okay, you know what? Actually, I was good with 10. I was like, as long as I got 10 likes, I'm good. And I didn't even realize that I got 21 likes. Oh, surgery will be fine, girl. Yes. Thank you for the positive words. It will be. I know it will be. You have to have people around you that have vibes. Yes, it's so true. And I feel like once you get those people, I tell that people all the time. It's like vibe with the people that vibe with you. Oh, I like that. You said 1.5 flights to 1.5 flights to Jamaica from Florida. Yeah, Florida is like a 5-hour flight from California, right? Somewhere around there, 5 or 6 hours. And then, yeah. So I probably would do the thing where Red said, hi, TT. I would probably do the thing where I would go to Florida and hang out in Miami for like a day and then go out to Jamaica and stuff. But when I come back, I'm back. Like when I go out, I just want to do everything. But when it's time to come home, I'm ready. I'm like, My cousin was like, oh, let's do, I'm ready to go home. Like you should have called me before. TT said, hi, Reds. Always be yourself. I agree 1,000%. Just finishing work, but listening, sis. I appreciate that, Riz. I know I'm about to get off too. Oh, it's going to be an hour. Okay, so I could do 1:30 minutes. I mean, 1:30 seconds, and then that would be 1 full hour. And then TT said, yes, good. The time. I just feel like, yeah, I just want to do it. I mean, if you guys got plans, I mean, cause see, I'm not the kind of person that go to the club. You know, I don't be hanging out at the club. I don't feel like, doing this, going to all these concerts and stuff. Like, I'm just different now. I just rather, my time is just so precious, right? So I want to be very intentional of what I do with my time. I just don't want to waste it. Chrissy said, I want to be with you for storytelling time. Okay, wait. I'm gonna let you know. So we're gonna do that. I need you, Christy. I need you with me because, like I said, people be thinking I'm lying because it just be so. Like with Reds, I don't know if Reds is still here, but Christy's a witness to the person with the pee in the urinal. Not that she peed in the urinal or she was the one that peed in the sink, but she know who the person was. That's what I'm saying. Like she was there. That's why I appreciate you. I give you flowers. I really appreciate you, Chrissy, because you was there. You are the person that can validate all these stories. And we're going some stories. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go through my pictures and I'm gonna scan all those pictures so we can show the pictures back in the day when we used to be wilding out, wilding out. You said do something crazy once in a while. Every once in a while, yeah, because you know what? Life is long, but tomorrow is never promised. So that's why you have to just enjoy every moment of it. I'm a homebody. Yeah, I mean, being a homebody, hey, you safe there. And as long as your home is giving you everything, then that's all that matters. She knows a corporate. Yes, she knows a person that peed in the urinal. She's done a lot of stuff. Oh, Red says, hi, Christy. Christy knows. Christy knows. That's another one, my little, on my post I just posted because Red's Room Heat TV, he clipped the interview, and so he made like a little thing, and so I put it on my post and stuff. Hey, James Money, welcome in, Savage. I am a savage, and as Chrissy say, I'm a gangster too. Oh, you like the video? Thank you so much. So, James, I'm about to go. I appreciate everybody that came here. You are always authentic. Love you to life. Yes, I love you back. I love you back. Red says, hi, James. So, in saying that, I just want to thank everybody for coming in. And if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, everybody. Hey, Justin. See you later.